Start with.
Oh, a little edge into the thigh. Considered a single. Sent back.
Thigh pad, MS Dhoni. It's like he's got a mattress in there. It's a huge bottom edge onto that thigh pad.
Those pads fly off too, those foam pads.
Yeah, the Sachin Tendulkar.
Yeah, you easily get caught at mid-off with a little bat pad.
Sonny Gavaskar have them.
And that inside edge is MS Dhoni, his 10,000th one-day international run for India.
Back at it with great warmth. That's outside off.
14. He wants more Indians in the commentary box. We go down the Indian dressing room, Harsh. Get a few out of there.
That Australian cricket is still rich in.
And it also shows you there's a lot.
Challenges the pad again, the big pad's MS Dhoni's.
Look at that thigh pad. It's down on the kneecap and on the hip.
Essentially, there's. But he's Dhoni is the coolest one, isn't he?
He can.
One Dhoni is looking in disbelief at Vaughan.
2 for 50.
They're all saying Australia probably 20 short, probably 100 or 20, I think, in Guwahati. I'm interested that he's come out to bat because in recent times. Inside edge.
That's what he does well. He bowls a nice line, a nice length.
Yeah, you mentioned the big bash this year. Strikers against the Heats at 1 for 8, 3 for 20 against the Thunder, 0 for 16 off 3 against the Sixers. One-day career, 17 ODIs, 15 wickets at 38.
Very good in this form of the game. Oh, what bowl.
That'll make him predictable.
Catch it.
That's good. Strike rate would have been down too. He had a very good IPL. It's interesting that they picked Rishabh Pant for the one-dayers in the home series and he didn't score runs. And so they've actually left him out for Dinesh Karthik for KL Rahul. If KL Rahul's going back, I wouldn't be surprised if they send out Rishabh Pant as a batsman. Unless they say, I mean.
You'd have just added him to the squad. It's not like the Indians are short for a few quid.
Oh.
You know how many we had at the test during the test?
Slip. It's just seeing the ball well, and that
General rate was only 5.78. And he's bowling so many dots.
1 in 55 so far.
out of what, 68 plus that one. Yeah. It's always been a good. Stoney. Rohit Sharma 12 off 30. We talked about that rate a bit earlier, Dhoni. It's up to 7 now.
Get, well done. Go.
Remember when going India's way?
Go, ready.
Well, we've got to be careful here that it's looking overs. It's 2 and over. 6 at the same stage.
Well done, go. Well done, go.
It's a maiden over. Can you imagine?
Add the SCG. It's a little less blue than in previous games here that we've seen in the game. He's done it for so many years. This is a typical MS Dhoni innings where he's moment.
Kohli's got hold of that one. Is this the moment that MS Dhoni gets going?
Well, it took him 37 balls to get his first 6, and it's taken him 1 ball to get that 6.
He's definitely one of those guys. He'll know in his head where he doesn't want the score or the strike rate to get to. So he's just relieved a little bit of pressure. Sharma was feeling, I think, at the other end, so calculating his own head.
Yes, go, yes, go. Yeah.
Slimmest bloke in this commentary box. Quite a long way.
Lights are on.
You are the fielding coach, Hads. We saw earlier on Nathan Lyon was charging in at point. I actually thought he was a bit too close.
And the one thing you can control whether his bouncer. And the one thing he's developed over, he wants the ball full, and especially with that new ball, to give it an opportunity to swing and look for wickets in those first. The second round.
Tom Curran's may do the one-day stuff. As that's pumped away to the leg side. England value their batting all the way down the order.
Him rolled out later in the series.
Look to push the two. Dhoni's quick.
But once again, that's awareness too. He used to. No, I'm not. I couldn't do justice reaching that.
Especially how good the series was.
You would have watched Fox Sports, so it would have been okay.
Yeah, we had it on all day.
Yeah.
Good on you.
This might be the very first boundary 4 for the innings. It is. Dhoni just starting to show signs of going through the gears.
Nice timing. Looks that right hand, doesn't he? Just waits for the...
Sort of pointier end of the
little angle.
Yeah.
He just goes against
There. Whatever haircut he was sporting, all of India and others around the world followed suit. Back playing Big Bash. Oh, just chips Peter Siddle. Mid-wicket. That stretched left hand. Dhoni advanced and was hit higher on the bat. Couldn't get the...
Yeah, just a little shimmy down the wicket by MS Dhoni through Siddle at mid-wicket. Just mistimed his jump.
Pace again there, Dhoni selected. It's going to be limited. I think that was Megan just suggesting up to 3 months you would expect it could possibly be. It's moved to 73. That's not his best delivery.
One.
60 to go with it.
No.
Win the game. 3 for 4. And 2 blokes get us.
Bowling to Dhoni.
No.
Well, I think Dhoni will challenge. Force the ball through that offside. Hard sweep. Flies past square leg. Boundary for Dhoni. Jai Richardson at square leg, diving to his left.
Sutton catch. How far was it away from the diving Jai Richardson? Oh, not that far. Would have been a brilliant snare.
I'll tell you what, Michael Goff, the umpire, does.
Pick up there. Is this the man Dhoni's going to target? Really interesting to watch Rohit Sharma in the Ram weekend.
I think this is a good move by Aaron. Don't need to try too much. They're scoring nicely.
Not doing too much wrong though, the Australians.
And MS Dhoni will know exactly the scenario of who's going to bowl what. Tough. Struggling there, MS Dhoni. I think the dive would have just saved him. Sean Marsh with the field and extra cover.
He's super quick between the wickets as Dhoni, but it's a nice pickup from Sean Marsh.
Like surfboard.
Out of hand at the moment.
What crap that we've seen MS Dhoni.
It's a 100 partnership.
And
Sorry.
yeah, but if your knee's aching, it makes it hard to sort of get out of bed every day and enjoy things.
3 not out. It was early in his career too.
Aids, mate, I'm ready to go now.
Like you're driving a helicopter.
You need to look in this direction, Warnie. How far down the wicket was he? He'll come through. Wide. Just dropped his length as you saw MS.
Beautiful.
First time Shikhar Dhawan's ever picked up a duck.
Probably. Dinesh Karthik, Jadeja. That'll be close. Gets home.
Yeah, well, the other thing, it might have meant to be a slow ball, back of the length or short ball or something, but he just got it wrong. You would have thought so. You're going with a slow ball, it might be straight.
It's up 7.8 at the moment.
They're just going to keep an eye on that comparison, Isha, between Australia and India at the same.
So both mid rounded off.
Strike rate of 120.
Rounded up.
Like your contract fees, Warnie.
On a good pitch.
I'd go more 65-30.
Oi!
Well, it's been
Back of a length and straight again. Yeah, back of a length and straight.
Stoinis back into the attack.
Oh,
Beats the fielder, gets the 4. And that will be 50 up for MS Dhoni.
He's an amazing player, MS Dhoni. Comes in under pressure, hasn't been in the best form with the bat. You've got Rishabh Pant on the sidelines, snapping it.
for any situation. There's never any panic. Sums up the situation pretty well. He's a clever cricketer.
Just playing about mid-on there, was he? In the right position. He was way too square. Jai Richardson, very wide.
Just looking at that field, both mid-on and mid-off are quite wide, actually.
Oh, that looks pretty dead. Jason Behrendorff then with the breakthrough. That's the one they needed. India don't have any more reviews. So MS Dhoni will have to go back.
Well, that's huge. Just when Dhoni, Sharma looked in total control of very across his crease, and the only thing that might be against the LB was did a pitch in line, but it was very full.
Yeah, it was fantastic from Behrendorff too. It's a good comeback after he got whacked. Now, as that pitched outside leg stump, I reckon that might have. He might be a bit stiff there, MS Dhoni.
You're absolutely right, Warnie. You're absolutely right.
Dhoni's gone for 52, and it's 441 as it's time for a drink.